Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to this Tuesday's Geek Therapy Twitch stream. My name is Brandon Saxton. I'm the co-host of the Jedi Council podcast and a clinical psychology doctoral student. And thanks for hanging out tonight. Just doing a last minute couple of tweets here. Just give me 1 second. I had posted that I would be playing Dungeons of Dreadmore tonight, and then I got it set up, and for whatever reason, my capture software didn't really feel like messing around with Dungeons of Dreadmore. So instead, we were playing one of my absolute favorite video games of all time, Dark Souls 3. So thanks for hanging out. Say hi as you stroll into the chat, and let's jump in on this thing. Let's do the thing. Alright. New game, so if anyone has any suggestions in the way of classes, I'm totally open to that. Bump that up just a little bit. My screen runs a little dark. Should be all good. I had a character who I actually really liked quite a bit with this game. I was pretty far, and then like it's been known to do, because it is just sort of a homemade computer that's not always the most reliable. My computer did crash, and I needed to sort of piece it back together, and as a result, I did lose my Dark Souls character. So, I don't know. I'm sitting here and I'm wondering, I've played Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, and I've played Bloodborne the least. And this cinematic is absolutely one of my favorites. I go back and forth between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, which one's my favorite. I would say that the series as a whole is absolutely among my favorite game series of all time. And I think that there's something really special about Dark Souls 1, just because it was the first Dark Souls game that I played. And I very nearly quit it very early on because it is sort of a challenging game. But stuck with it and really learned to love the game and the series. So there's something special about Dark Souls 1 just sort of in my heart. And but Dark Souls 3 is pretty amazing too. I think graphically and mechanically it's really well refined. So I go back and forth about Dark Souls 1 and 3 as to which one is my favorite. 1 certainly will always have that special place in my heart because of just sort of exploring the universe for the first time. But But 3 really has a special spot in my heart too, because I just really enjoy playing it. I think it's so well done. And it taps into a lot of the things that I really enjoyed about the first one, as well as a lot of the locations. So, hey Murray, yeah, finally playing a game that you know well. So that'll be good to have you here. And I'm actually finally playing a game that I'm half decent at. I tend to pick games that I haven't played in a long time, and I haven't picked up Dark Souls 3 in quite a while. So we'll see how rusty I am at it. Which one makes me die more? I would say the first one probably. I think the third one is slightly more forgiving. There's certainly a little bit more bonfires, and you do have the ability to fast travel between bonfires throughout the game. In the third one, that's not something that you can do for the entirety of Dark Souls 1. So I think Dark Souls 1 impresses me a little bit more in how creative the developers were in having the different areas of the game being accessible to one another, just in proximity, because they had to make it so it was manageable to get from area to area without teleporting. But as a result of that, not being able to quickly get around to areas that you want to, I think I'm more likely to die in the first one than the third one. And the second one I like quite a bit, but it is my least favorite of the series for sure. So that's my Dark Souls mini lecture. I really love this is sort of the iconic armor of Dark Souls 3. All of the Dark Souls games have their own sort of iconic armor, and that armor is the one for this one. The first one has really annoying platform stuff in it, and that you can fall really easy off, Marie says, and yeah, that's absolutely true. Not my favorite, because the game's not really made to be a platformer, so that feels sometimes a little unfair. Someone shout out a name for our character. Whatever people write in first is what I'll name this character. Geek Therapy and Friends. Nope, can't fit that. Never played Demon Souls. Really probably should, though, just because I am such a fan of the series. I really ought to check back and experience Demon Souls. I have watched a fair bit of it just on YouTube and Let's Plays and things like that, just to try to kind of get the history of it. But yeah, since I haven't played it, I think it looks awesome, and I hope to play it someday, but I don't have a lot of developed thoughts, especially compared to, or kind of comparing it to the other games in the series. Oh, Thoughts is the character's name. Got it? Thank you. I'm open to suggestions for okay. I'm open to suggestions for any of these sort of things. We can play whatever we want. I like that good warrior look. Kind of, earlier today I was considering starting the hit show Vikings, and this sort of warrior look makes me think of that. And what's the strength? Yeah, nice 16th strength starting. That's so refreshing. That's a good preset face. That looks like someone whose name might be Thoughts. I like that. Build is good. All right. Let's stick with this. I like this lady. She's going to be awesome, I think. How's everyone else doing? Oh, Lars Alba Vikings right now. That's good to know. I have been on the fence of starting it for quite a while, so I think I need to, because, well, it's just time. So I should get into that finally. And I'm kind of between shows right now, too, so that would be the ideal time. What did I just finish? Fargo Season 3, which was good. Ray says he needs to play more Demon Souls. Yeah, is that something I can pick up on PSN and play on my PlayStation 4? You know me, I don't know what the heck I'm doing on PlayStation yet. But I do like to pop on and see my PlayStation friends and see what they're up to. All right. Oh no, look at this little buddy. There we go. Some good loot. When I was teaching behavior modification, which I was just teaching this past fall semester over at NDSU, I think, especially for me, I had not taught behavior modification before, which is probably fairly obvious, and it was a really good experience for me to, oh, we got a new someone hosting on the stream. Awesome, thanks, Killer Pigeon. I might need to adjust that little alert a little bit, but I kind of like that. Okay, Murray says Demon Souls is only on PS3 with rumors of a possible PS4 remaster. Well, I would have to pick that up for sure. But I was thinking behavior modification in this game, and just trying to think about some of those principles of behavior and how they come into play in this game. Because it is a very intermittent reinforcement schedule, especially when you're first starting off, or maybe you're a little bit rusty. That's one thing about this game for me is, after I put it down for a while, I almost have to start a new question, or I'm sorry, start a new character, because I'm so rusty at playing it. So that's one thing for me. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. This is a classic thing that happens to me every week, is I get so distracted with the game that in the chat that I am not good at talking as well. But yeah, the reinforcement in this game it's pretty brutal, and trying to just think about, the game, I don't know. Some people say it's too hard. I don't think that's true. I don't think the game is punishing for the sake of being punishing. I think the game really reinforces you making good decisions. So, oops, like that. That was a bad decision on my part. Sloppy playing. Let's get back. That was sloppy too. There we go. Lost my lock on though. These crystal monsters are awesome. Just visually. I don't know how pleasant they just are in general, but visually they're very pleasing. One thing I think maybe a little different about this one too is the lock-on range for enemies is a little smaller. So I'm really dropping it quickly, and I'm not getting that far away. Ooh. Not really want that. There we go. But yeah, it was just fun. I don't know that anyone in my class had played Dark Souls when I was teaching it, but I did think for a while and talk to some folks kind of about the principles, behavior, and how they relate to this game. And it would have been something I probably would have talked about. It was something I also was thinking about trying to bring up in terms of Dungeons and Dragons and rolling a d20 as well, and kind of the reinforcement that goes into that. But I just had a hard time sort of working it in, and I didn't know how widely applicable those interests would be. Certainly they're interests of mine. So I tried to keep the examples a little more broader in interest. But someday when I teach a very specific geeky-based behavior modification class, I'll be talking about Dark Souls and rolling d20s for certain. There we go. Not too bad. Let's see here. There's that item. Anyways, how about other folks? What do you think? Favorite games in the Souls series? Connor's talked about Dark Souls in his class. I believe it. I mean, it's certainly applicable, that sort of stuff. It's an interesting game, I think. Obviously, or I probably wouldn't have sunk so much time into it. Alright. Get that good rest. Get that good... That's not an emoji. Emote. Ooh. That was a little sloppy. You can see I'm definitely a little bit out of practice yet, but we're getting there. We'll see how we are with the first boss up here. That'll be a good test. Jose's only played Demon Souls once. Did you enjoy it when you played it? Let's see. Oh, they switched the running, okay, and jumping between them too. That's another thing that catches me off. Oh no, I did not make it. It's going to bother me. Did not enjoy it. What was it about it that you didn't enjoy? Have you not played that one? I don't have any frame of reference. Oops, that wasn't great. There we go. Good old firebombs. Murray thinks they're all worthwhile in their own way. I think so too. Even the second one, which some people I've even seen who just say just to skip the second one, and that's not generally my advice. I think it's worth it. I enjoy it. I like the Giants storyline quite a bit. There we go. Gotta have that Titanite. Losing your max life. Yeah, that's a feature they brought back in the second one. That was a surprise to me when I turned it on for the first time after beating the first one and then moving on to the second one. And then seeing my health bar go down when I died. That was different, for sure. Oh, there we go. Get out of there. Oof. That was very lucky that I got out of that one. I like this axe, but it doesn't have the great reach that I would love. Get out of there. Oof. Okay, come on, you bully. Yeah. Okay. Now here comes the fun part. I remember the first time I saw this, I was just like, are you serious right now? They are serious. No, 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 no. Don't have to be like that. I'm on the wrong side. Oof. There we go. Got him. Oh. I wonder how many newcomers got freaked out by boss's second phase. Yeah, I did. I'll tell you that. I'll take your word that it's very Bloodborne-y. Nah, because, you know, my experience with Bloodborne, which is that I'm horrible. Sometime I'm going to have to buy you a plane ticket to come and give me coaching lessons. Also, I just got freaked out now. I don't blame you. It's not the most pleasant looking sort of creature in the world. And those stickers pop up now and again too, and from this point on they just sort of pop up as random or common enemies, which is not always pleasant. Excuse me. There we go. Gotta collect that good loot. I think this game has some of the neatest bosses. However, I have to say my favorite boss from any of the Souls games is Gravelord Nido from the first one. I don't know why. I just think he's awesome. So spooky. No. No crossbows, please. I've been puzzling over this question, and maybe I'll pitch it to the listeners while the stream is jumpy, although your audio is good. I'm not noticing any on my end, but it could be. I don't know why that's happening. I guess it could be just maybe my internet pipes aren't quite big enough. But the game's running smooth for me, so it must be something with the connection. I guess I do tend to run normally my small little indie games that are usually less graphically demanding than this, so maybe my system's pretty good, but it could be my connection isn't ideal. That'll be something to keep in mind in the future for sure. Really want to go over here. There is a guy there he is, way up there. I don't think I can tangle with him right now in my very rusty state. And here we are. This is kind of your home base for the game. Pop that sword in here. Very cool. Iconic. Shoot. Well, I'm sorry about that, everyone. I'm blaming it on the bad internet. Just gotta keep pushing strength. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's jump ahead. Never really messed around with the faith build. I probably should at some point. How does Dark Souls relate to mental health, or is it a sign of being masochistic to enjoy it? That's a good question, Dizen. Thanks for coming in. I don't know if you were there for the beginning. I was talking just a little bit about principles of behavior modification and kind of the very intermittent reinforcement schedule that the game uses, but how it is very reinforcing, even though it it does punish your behavior when you do something sloppy, which I've already done a couple things so far today. It is super reinforcing when you finally pull things off correctly and you beat a challenging boss. So I think there's a lot of behavior modification that certainly goes into this game. In terms of psychology or mental health, it's not really a ton I have to say about specific mental health stuff, just because the characters are all fairly shallow, I think, for the most part. There's not a lot in the way of that sort of information that you can get from other games or media, but the game itself certainly does modify the player's behavior significantly, I think. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little bit choppy on my end. I wonder if my computer's just kind of chugging a little bit at playing this game, as well as trying to do the streaming. Might be due for a new upgrade again, even though I did just upgrade some components, but I should probably go at some point when I finish graduate school someday. Oh shoot, you're ringing a bell. That's not good. Just do a fresh build, because I've sort of been cobbling along the components that I've had over the last few years, and I think I just need to kind of start over. That'll be my first main purchase someday, post degree. Alright. A lot of people have been having issues with choppy streams since the latest Windows update for the CPU bug fix for Intel. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that's what's going on. You're kind of my streaming expert. Certainly with Twitch. There are essays on YouTube about how the... Jeez, I saw that out of the corner of my eyes. Allegoric of depression, for the first game anyway. That's interesting. I certainly with that... There's that one character who always seems a little bit dysphoric when you run into him. He seems to be a couple of those, or at least one of those in each game. Interesting. There's quite a few pretty amazing videos that I've seen on YouTube of people explaining the lore in the game, which is largely, like, a lot of it you need to really dig into to get. So I've been really impressed with some of those. Some people are just incredibly thoughtful. Oof. Yeah, see, when I say sloppy and the game will punish you for it, that's the sort of stuff I'm talking about. These are my least favorite enemies in all of the games. Let's see here. The multiplayer aspect of the Souls games are really interesting. You can support and feel supported in different ways. Yep. And also you can just get invaded, which is horrible and not as pleasant as the support components or aspects. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and I like how you sort of see the other characters even when you're just kind of cruising around as the kind of apparitions. It's kind of nice. Feels like you're not alone in this dreary world. Oh, I'm really getting some frame rate drops now. Okay. No. Why are you guys being such bullies? This is making me want to pick up my Dark Souls board game again, which is one of the neatest board games I think I've played. Oh, that was lame. Get out of here, punk. Yeah, absolutely. It's really cool. Let's see here. Estus Flask is running low. Alright, there's a knight. Yep, okay, there he is, right on cue. I don't want to pull these two who are behind me as well. This guy could give me a tough time. Would be nice, yeah, okay. Would be great if I could get a backstab. Nope, quit parrying. Okay, I gotta get out. Oh, roll right into him. That's good, clean playing, Brandon. So, my birthday is in a week, I think, or just over, and I'm going to treat myself to a game off Steam, and I'm torn between whether or not I want to buy the PUBG and get in on the PUBG sensation, or if I want to treat myself to Divinity Original Sin 2. So, I'm open to arguments in both directions for how to spend my birthday game money. I'll be 27 if that makes a difference in what game you think I need to play. No! Oof. Ah, come on. I got this guy. He's really doing a number now, though, isn't he? Well, I don't have any more Estus. No, don't drink your empty Estus flask. Get out of here. There he goes. Whew. Okay. Yeah, plus you see how notes left by other players. Yep, which are sometimes helpful and sometimes not. Fortnite is free and pretty much like PUBG. I like the sound of that. I should probably grab that on the PlayStation, I think, because I think some of the other Geek Therapy folks are playing it on there. And the Geek Therapy page says I want to play Divinity. I do too. I'm playing Pillars of Eternity right now. Not right now at this moment, but I have been playing Pillars of Eternity, and I like it a lot. It makes me really enjoy that old school CRPG feel that I know and love, and there's just a real depth to the game that I enjoy. But it doesn't have the same sort of flair that Divinity has, I don't think. Okay, let's get up here and hit that bonfire. Okay, what's nice about this is I'm going to be able to get my health and my Estus back, but the night is going to be back. And that's not ideal, but let's go for it. Yeah, maybe I should grab Fortnite. Also, I should probably return to Warframe at some point, because I was really enjoying that. And then I left for the holiday, for holiday travel, and I haven't returned to Warframe for a while. Yeah, so I recall that you were playing Fortnite that one time. Was it fun? I should probably check it out. I mean, it's free. It's not really a huge cost investment there. I'm going to let that knight go this time. I don't particularly want to fight him again, but if I pull this guy across the room, he's going to probably come in. One thing I can do is drop down, but we do have a couple of little rogues down here. We got this guy, and I think, I don't know, 2 or 3 rogues who are going to throw knives at me. Yeah, and just destroy me with their quick little dagger attacks. Maybe the rest of them are a lower level. Okay. PUBG is fun, but it's also maybe not worth it if the cost has gone up. Oops, I'm running into a wall. It is $30. And I would get it on PC, so I would get that good 1.0. Okay, I got these two, and we got 2 on the wall and 1 up the ladder. Oh, no, maybe it's just 1 on the wall. Okay. And then down here, one of those creeps is one of the big monsters, so I don't particularly want to deal with one of them right now. Talking of free, has anyone played Doki Doki? I did not know that was free. I need to check that out. However, I'm nervous about it, because I don't want to feel bad. I feel like if I play it, I'm going to feel bad. Okay, watch this heroic act. Grab this, and see you later. Not really in the mood for fighting. Bye-bye. Make sure, yep, no items over here. Titanite bug, probably not going to catch you. There's the huge monster behind me. No, what the heck am I doing, Brandon? Hit him. Got him. Okay, let's... There he is up there. He's not moving. He's being okay, but I can't get on this ladder from this far. Shoot. There's the wing knight down there. He's got like saw blades as wings on his armor. Not very approachable. Okay. If I remember right, let's clear this room. Oh! Never mind. Let's clear this clown. There's a couple more back here. Gotcha. Not too shabby. Oh yeah. This rings a bell. Disney's played it and thinks it should be talked about on Geek Therapy or Jedi Council. Yeah, probably. Based on what I remember about it. Free on Steam. Okay. I need to download it as soon as I'm done streaming. It's got a lot of mental health in it. Yeah. Cool. Gotta check it out. Over at Jedi Council, I I'm the sole gamer of that show, so we don't get to as much gaming topics, or any. Normally, if it's a gaming topic, it's just me talking about it a little bit. So I'll have to convince Katie to do a little video gaming. Okay, so I've goofed now. I know this now. Okay, let's go back up. Yeah, I don't really want to tangle with the Wing Knight directly. At least that's close to being a book for the book club. It's true. Alrighty. There's another knight. Those ones with the lances aren't so tough. As long as I can fight them one-on-one, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Jeez. I forgot how tough these knights are early game. Late game, you can usually just one-hit them, but don't got the good weapons right now. Oh. Get out of there. No, I don't think so. Sorry, knight. Bye-bye. He's still fighting him there. That's fine. Does Jedi Council ever talk about Jedis? That's a good question. Not usually. We have covered more Star Wars topics than anything else, so I guess we do. Yeah. But not usually. I want that item though. That's what I do want. Oh, but no. That was so bad. Oh well. You live and you learn with the Dark Souls, don't you? 8,000 souls too. That's the problem, is I play so much endgame stuff that I forget that you actually need to, like, be smart with your souls in the beginning and not just reckless like I'm being. So I probably actually should get to a bonfire and spend these souls. There is a bonfire as soon as you get through the Winged Knight, so maybe I'll just dip through there. I think there's going to be a guy who's going to shoot at me with a crossbow and a couple of knights. But if I get to that bonfire, I should be okay. Doki Doki, solid 3 to 4 hours of normal visual novel. The novel's pretty much it. Lots of text before things get heavy into the stuff you guys talk about. That sounds awesome. Unless you dig far enough on multiple plays to find out some of the subtle hints. I probably won't have time to do it in that depth, especially if I end up don't come over here please, getting Divinity Original Sin 2, which will consume all of my time for a while. Good. Okay. Let's just dip through here. Should be okay. Now there's going to be a crossbow right to the right. No, I do not want your crossbows, please. Good. And then we should be able to head this way to get to a lift, I think. That will take us back to the bonfire. This is an ambush here. Get out of here. There it is. Whoa! Wild swordsmanship, my friend. What are you doing? Just hiding over here? Oh, nice. Alright. Elevator time. I feel like there's an item over here. I wish I had the sort of physical endurance or wherewithal to just somersault my way through barrels and boxes. I don't think I would do that much of that. I just don't. I don't live a life where I encounter a lot of wooden barrels and boxes. But I can't help but imagine that if I could just do it like this individual just was, I probably would. Just a little. Okay, there's an item. That must be what I was thinking of. Good old throwing knife. Classic. Disney, what have you been streaming lately? Are you still crushing on that Super Mario Odyssey? Oh, these guys are kind of tough. Let's see if I can get a backstab on them. No, I definitely didn't. Come on. One more. Nice. That is not clean Dark Souls playing, what you saw there. That was very greedy of me. Okay, now I should be able to circle. Oh, I hate these little dogs. This axe really whomps them though, doesn't it? Ooh. Turn! Don't get chomped. Get out of here. Bad zombie dogs. Head up here to Bonfireville. Heal up. Get that fresh levels. How many moons are you at, Disden? I'm at 0 because I don't have a Switch. It's a great travesty of my life. Thank you. I would like to level up, please. I was pretty disappointed that for whatever reason OBS decided it wasn't going to pick up Dungeons of Dreadmore. Because I really like that game. I haven't played it in a long time. Okay, so I want strength. I'm going to push a pure strength character. But I also want to mess with vigor to get that health bar. And endurance. What? Oh yeah, vitality. That does my equip load too, so I can wear that good heavy armor and use the heavy weapons. That's going to be less important right now. Okay. Good split. There. Now I don't have to feel so bad for cruising around. Normally I would cruise around and chat with everyone in Firelink to get their quests moving, but for the sake of time, let's keep cruising. Which one was I at? I don't remember. Or you're in the No Switch Club too. I'm happy I'm not alone because it's lonely and sad. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I had Dungeons of Dreadmore going, but for whatever reason, it just wouldn't. I had it set as a source, and I recognized Dungeons of Dreadmore, but on the screen it was just black, and I tried my other games, and this isn't the one I wanted. And everything else was working. I mean, of course, you're seeing Dark Souls here, but Dungeons of Dreadmore just, no, it wouldn't go. OBS didn't want to play it, so. I don't know. I did a quick Google search, but I didn't really see anything obvious, so. There we go. Is this the one I was at? Yes, it is. Because there's that crossbow boy sitting there. Whoops. Get out of here, chair. Take your crossbow and get out. Alright, let's just do a quick little sneaky sneak. Jump on this guy's head. Oh, or not. Thanks, Dark Souls. Jeez. About to see my first death here at a casual common enemy? I don't think so. Yeah, get out of there. Uh-oh. This is bad news, friends. To the lift. Salvation. See you later, snoozers. Not a good... Oh, serious? Take that. You deserved that. Sneaky sneak was what I was trying to do, but that guy got me. The only game you really want to play is Mario Odyssey. What about Breath of the Wild? Everyone's game of the year. Oh, there was an item over here. I looked over here last time, but... Uh-oh. The ambush. Get out of here, ambush. Man. Really sloppy gameplay on my part, friends. There's that frame rate dip again. Where does this go? Oh, just to pleasant items. Okay, we should probably fight the Wing Knight. Ugh. No Estus. Okay, let's do it. Get out of here, Wing Knight. Oh, I jumped into a fire. Okay. Backstab. Nice. Don't let him up. No! Get out of there! Don't let him jump on your head, please. Oh, so bad. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay, so do I stay and potentially die on the stream? Or do I run? Yes, nice. Take that, Wing Knight. Get out of here. Oh, lame. So lame. You've never played a Zelda game, huh? Oh man, my OBS is throwing up that my stream was getting choppy. Breath of the Wild is opposite of this. At first, everything is scary, but by the end, you have 20 hearts and can one-hit kill everything. Yeah, that does seem like the opposite of this. Okay, well, that was lame. Shoot. Lost those souls. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I died. Not bad, though. I got a fair ways without dying. I'm okay with it. No, I'm not. I'm disappointed. It was this guy's fault down here. That's right, it was your fault. I see you down there. Come on up here so I can give you the jump attack. Come on. Oh, why do I always miss? This person just hates doing jump attacks. I just do not have the stamina for this right now. Why? Why aren't you jumping? Ugh! There. Gosh, I almost died again. This game is a test of stress tolerance skills. That's your psychology right there. And emotion regulation. Good grief. Then you play Master Mode and it's Dark Souls, but with Zelda enemies. That sounds fun. Come on, lift. No better off than I was last time, but at least the Wing Knight is down, so I can go grab my souls, if nothing else. Woo! What's powering this? Don't throw the controller, Brandon. I was close for a second there. This game is driving me up the wall. It's cheats. These enemies are hacking. So rusty. I'm embarrassed. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Ooh, there's that FPS going down. Don't throw it. It's not worth the $50 to replace it. You know, you're not wrong. My significant other would just love for me to buy... why am I so bad at making that jump, everyone? Buy a second PS4 controller so we could play that together. But that's an... Oh! Serious? What is going on? I thought that when you took that person out, they stayed out. Oh boy, now I'm doing it. Okay. That's it. You're not worth a second fight. No, no. I beat you once. That's all you're getting out of me, stinker. I have to fight a boss with... now, over here. Yeah, I see you up there. For some reason I thought that Wing Knight was just one of the... I mean, it is a mini-boss. Look at it. It's not a common enemy. At least not until much, 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 much later. Normally you just have to fight those once and then they're done. Alright. Well, we're not going that way again. We're heading right for the boss after this. The actual first boss of the game. Let's see. What's the time? Oh, yeah. We got plenty of time to see that first boss. Bort, I think is his name. Shameful. What? You little stinkers. Seriously. Oh, another death. Well, isn't that pleasant? This is a screen that you get used to seeing when you play the Dark Souls. Herald armor. I always thought the Herald was a cool class. You start with a neat little armor and I think one spell or faith. They're not called spells. Miracle is what they're called for when they're faith-based. Oh, that person's just gone now. That's nice. No more crossbows. How about those terrible, terrible dogs? They're not gone. Come on over here, you stinker. Where's the second one? There he is. Get over here. It's time for revenge. Oh, the crossbow person isn't gone. Where were they? Why is this game so rude? He was up there all along. Isn't that how it always goes, though? You just get out of my way. I've had enough. I'm going to fight the boss. Oh! Not cool. I can't say whether or not it's officially decided on until we confirm with Katie, of course. But I did see on the Twitter poll today that the Rickistential podcast with the subheading of psychological analysis of Rick and Morty got a pretty good chunk of votes. That was a pretty good suggestion, and it's still a reference to the show, and it's still with the subheading is clear what the podcast is about, which was important to me. Oh, thanks for coming in. You just missed me getting my butt kicked a couple of times here by this joker down here. Ugh, not again. See you later, alligator. I don't have time for that Winged Knight's machinations. We have to go to the real boss. Get out of here. Get up here. Okay, nice. Let's get to the bottom of this staircase. There's a few hidden path ahead. Oh wow, there actually is. I thought for sure that would lead me to my untimely demise. Okay. I don't really want to tangle with any knights right now because I'm heading to boss territory. Come on, Slowpoke. No. Get out of here. Your shield. Gotcha. Not as choppy, less choppy than the Overwatch stream the other day. You had to delete it and end early because you couldn't handle Overwatch anymore. Wow. Probably because you're just such an intense player. Diz. Okay, let's see here. Let's burn Ember and see if we can get our first boss battle going here. See if we can get a buddy to help us because I am rusty. Albedo. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need a buddy. I'm very rusty. That Intel chip hack is a pretty huge deal. Lance of Londor, I could use your help. Come on, Lance. Come on. Lance. Lance, come on. There he is. Where's my wave emoji? Woohoo! This is such a... The Dark Souls community is pretty fun. I will say that. Alright, Lance of Londor, let's do this thing. Alright, everyone. This is the first official boss of Dark Souls 3. Lance of Londor can't come in yet. Okay, here we go. Touch the roots. Ooh, wait, what's behind me? Our fair lady thoughts asks. Looks back. Okay, that's not good. That doesn't look nice. Looks a little gross. Oh boy. That looks mean, but I want that hammer. That hammer usually carries me for a while if I'm doing a strength-based character. Aye! It does look like it's about to eat our face. Come on, Lance of Londor, hit him from behind. There you go. Good work, Lance of Londor. Oof! Whoa, Lance of Londor. You're playing it fast and loose here, friend. Ooh, get out of there. He's got miracles and spells. He's got that range like I don't have. No, you don't. Get out with that slow stuff, you punk. Uh-oh, he's gonna lunge. Hit him, Lance of Londor. He's got a nice little drift attack there. Ooh, that's his Arctic Frost attack. Now he's frosty. I think he has meaner eyes, too. Whoa! He's rampaging. Uh-oh. Don't like the look of what I'm seeing here. Oof. Lance of Londor, get out of there, buddy. You're going down. Oh, I was almost frostbitten. Ah! I'll be back to the chat as soon as this is over. Get out of here. Vort. Oh, he's rampaging still. I shouldn't be so close. Get back. Get. Oof. Oof. Lance of Londor's dead. Brandon of Fargo is going to be dead in a minute. Ooh. That rampage is tough to deal with. Get out of there. I'm still too close. One more. No, I'm all out. Whoa. That was not good. Looks like I missed a good chunk of the chat. Sorry, everyone. Disney, I'm sure you're great at Dark Souls. Looks like it's going to beat my face. Hyperion Angel, hey, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Is there Dark Souls but with bright colors and cute monsters? Yes, it's called Cuphead. Oh, Cuphead. Okay, what time is it? We still have 7 minutes. Let's fight Vort one more time. See how I do. And in the meantime, I did die. In the meantime, I need everyone to decide if I'm going to treat myself to PUBG or Divinity Original Sin 2 as my birthday game next week. I guess it's on the 18th, so that might be... I don't know, what is the date? Oh, it's the 9th. Yeah, so that'll be next week. I think it's next Thursday is my birthday. I'm going to treat myself to a game, but I don't know if it's going to be PUBG or Divinity Original Sin. I need everyone to help me decide. Just can't make that kind of decision on my own. Come here. I'm done with you. There, finally a jump attack. That's how that's supposed to go. So much better. Silky smooth that time. Gotta get to Vort. PUBG? Okay, so right now it looks like we have a vote for PUBG and playing together with InkTac, which I love the idea of, because I was a little worried that maybe I would have to play alone on PC, which was kind of a bummer because the only other people I know have played on Xbox One. So I'm kind of excited about that. We also have a vote for Divinity, which is a good vote. And then Hyperion Angel says they've heard PUBG is good, but haven't heard of Divinity. So I'm still feeling torn, but I feel better about PUBG now that I know I wouldn't have to necessarily play alone. I could play some duos or some squads maybe. Oh, get out with that stuff. Good grief. Millions of people are playing PUBG, that's true, but I'm self-conscious about playing with people I don't know. I want to play with pals. Oh, no. We don't need to be doing that sort of stuff right now. Okay, drop down. Get this tune over here. Get out of here with that stuff. That person's going to walk really slowly, so we have time to deal with this person while not pulling the knights. There we go. 100 people play together. You're never playing alone. The goal is to be alone and get the chicken dinner. Hyperion says, gets the feeling I never feel comfortable playing with random people. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Hyperion Angel. I appreciate that support, because that's kind of how I feel too. That's why I was trying to encourage you all to play Get away from that, would you? To play Warframe with me, because I had to play that with people I didn't know, and it made me nervous. Is that... I mean, I have a touch of, like... I don't want to call it social anxiety, because it's not a diagnosable social anxiety sort of disorder, but I have a little social anxiety in real life. Maybe that translates to gaming worlds too. Oh, I know you're kidding, I'll say. Oh. You did download Warframe, that's true, and I think we should play sometime soon if you're enjoying it. I don't want you to have to play it if you don't like it that much, and I appreciate that. I wanted, Murray, you couldn't get into Warframe, and that's understandable. I had to read a guide that like kind of guided you through your first like almost 10 hours because it's tricky. Hey Phantom. Hey. Okay. One more time for Vort. We'll see if we can beat him. I don't know if I'll play this next week because I feel bad that the stream's been choppy. It's not always pleasant. What am I... Oh, I was distracted. I had a random Steam notification. I only have a couple friends on Steam, so I don't get those. Warframe is way different. Well, that's good. I heard it didn't used to be quite as good, so... and I've enjoyed it. I don't think I'm that good at it, though. But I probably have 30 hours logged on it now. Ugh. Oh, he's already... Whoa, Phantom! Phantom is not this person's name, but I can't really... Ty 314159. Oh, that's funny. Kind of a little pie reference there. You're really doing work, though, aren't you, pal? Kind of make me feel bad. Come on. Nice, Vort. You're out of here, bud. Ty, get over here. You're getting a bow, my friend. Thank you. Woohoo! See ya. See you later, Ty 314159. Cool. Cool stuff. First real boss of the game is defeated. Let's fire up this fire. And let's grab these souls that I lost last time, which probably wasn't that many. 2,000 maybe. Yep. It's probably a good stopping point for today. In case we do want to return to this, that's a good hangout point. Let's get back to the Firelink Shrine so we can level. I would say mostly good job to Phantom Ty that time. They were really doing a lot of work there. I was sort of hanging back. So I'm not going to take any thanks, but I appreciate Hyperion Angel. Other than that, that's probably it for this week. I think we'll call it there. We can play more Dark Souls in the future if folks want. We could keep playing with this character Thoughts, who is named by Josue. Otherwise, we can play something else if the stream is choppy. I'll try to figure out Dungeons of Dreadmore. I was sad that didn't work. And maybe we'll hop over and play on the PlayStation 4 sometime when I learn how to stream on that, which I know other people know how to. I just don't. But Thoughts did well for tonight. Thank you, Thoughts. You're an epic hero that we all should aspire to model ourselves after. Kind of a conglomerate of everyone who's part of the Geek Therapy community. So thank you, Thoughts, and thank you, Geek Therapy community, for every week hanging out with me and watching me mostly be bad at video games. But tonight I think I did okay. And we'll be back next week if there's some games. Oh, and if you think more about PUBG versus Divinity, let me know. Because I've got that birthday money burning a hole in my pocket. But have an awesome night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, and you'll see us next week. Whoa, my mouse is over here. I can't exit off the stream. All right, see you next week.